Let's do this. You guys ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Dominic Toretto comes out of hiding to join the rest of the Fast and Furious team to capture the cyber terrorist who did them dirty in the previous adventure. Just when they think things can't get any more fast and furious, Dom comes face to face with his long-lost terrorist spy brother. Today we are reviewing Fast and Furious 9, the Fast Saga. I'm your host, Mark Rubalcaba, with Clubhouse Movies Podcast, and yes, I repeated it to myself 30 times to remember what we were called, and I'm host once, and I am joined once again by Mr.
Abel Pineda.
Abel Pineda, and guess who's back on in the sound booth?
Oh, damn. Woo.
Who is?
Jose Rodriguez.
Jose Rodriguez is
He
back.
knows his name.
Yeah, that dude, I don't know, he got the best lawyer, even better than Bill Cosby.
He's back after all the Chick-fil-A nappings he did.
That dude stole so many hamburgers. It's not even funny. Anyway, like I said before. No, that's a copyrighted character.
He's the burgled hamburger.
He's the Jose Burglar hamburger burger. Yeah. Anyway, as I said before, we are reviewing the latest Fast and Furious movie, the 9 times as fast, 9 times as furious.
This is our spoiler cast.
Dom's Revenge.
Yeah. Dom's Revenge.
Dom's Revenge.
What was that from that movie? Oh my God, I can't even think about it. Oh my God. This whole movie was just ridiculous. I'm trying to think of other movies and I can't think of anything else more ridiculous.
If Dom... I don't know.
All I was waiting for was for Dom to adopt another family so he could have more things to fight about.
Wait, he readopted his brother?
Yeah.
Oh, he did.
A friend of mine once gave me a fast car. I'm going to give you a fast car now.
Jesus Christ.
That movie was so dumb. But you know what?
He told him to drive away twice.
Dude.
Keep driving away. In a fast car.
I have nothing good to say about this movie. But all I can say was that my favorite part of this movie was the 5-minute nap I took watching it.
Yeah,
I grew up watching these. Yeah, I love these movies.
How
I watched every single one.
How could you love these movies and hate this one? That's what I want to know. Because I want to be the guy who fell asleep, right? He saw Fast and Furious 1, right? He's like, oh man, like this Vin Diesel, he's going to be like the new thing on the on the street.
Totally.
Then like he wakes up 20 years later, nearly whatever, and he sees Fast 9. He's like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah. Oh man. See, exactly.
Imagine going into a coma right after you finish watching Fast 9 in theaters. You wake up and it's like, oh, they made Fast 9. You really loved the first Fast and Furious.
Did I just say that?
Didn't you just say
You
Fast? You said
okay, coma, same thing. Got it.
said Fast 9 twice.
Yeah, no, I did say Fast 9 twice, but
I thought he was gonna go to Fast 9 to Fast 30, and then
We fast forwarded.
I was like, didn't I just say that?
Yeah. No. I mean,
What the hell?
as a guy who like went and saw nearly every single one in theaters because I'm a car guy too. Like I've had race cars. I've had drift cars. This movie was just too, pun intended, too astronomical. It was out there, man.
Well, here's the thing. When the first one came out, there were a lot of racing douchebags out there. Like, oh man, this is the best thing ever.
Yeah.
Like, oh, dude.
I was one of those douchebags, but I was also a teenager.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. Like to me, like I like this better than that because this didn't cater to like.
This is true.
This didn't cater to like Skyline douchebags who want nothing more than like the Eclipse with the lights on the bottom of their car.
Hey man, that was a cool car for that time. Now I wouldn't be caught dead in that. I'd rather drive a minivan, call it my swagger
I would
wagon.
still buy a 2003 Eclipse because that's what they had in Too Fast, Too Furious.
That whole movie was a freaking that movie was bad too.
I don't know. I think they were also stupid. Okay,
They were. I think my gripe here, my freaking Toretto growl is sound gay.
he's working hard over there.
Scratching his thumb. So my gripe here was like, dude, they literally went to space in a Fiero. I was like, come on. And how the hell did Dom Toretto somehow become superhuman? As the power of the tank top and the Timberlands?
Yeah, man, his tampon That's what we call a Freudian slip. Me thinking about the shape of Vin Diesel's head.
He's a phallic shaped object.
Oh, never mind.
If you're brave enough.
It's a douche driving a douche.
But his tank top wasn't possibly clean, and I like it
all the time. Always wearing a white shirt in the middle of the jungle.
Yeah, and I like it at the very end when like they dropped that stupid van. Like that was the only time there were some scuffs on it, and they were clearly just like dirt like scuffed on him. Oh crap! He looks too clean. Someone clean him off. He just fell off a trade.
God, honestly, so the way our conversation is going here, I honestly can't even think of what this movie was, where they were going, other than somehow it was about family.
Okay, well, they're all about family. That's all they.
This is the weirdest family movie I've ever seen.
I wrote this movie because I'm going to say I liked it just early on.
Okay,
just because it was so stupid. Okay,
I'm not going to be against it.
This movie knows it lost control. It winks at the camera just enough to not be a spoof. Because like there's a point where like movies become spoofs of themselves.
Oh yeah, totally.
This movie it made it like just
it just made it was like
it was a Fast and Furious movie that was on crack.
Yeah, it was like Crank met Fast and Furious.
Yeah, so I like that, and I also liked how Tyrese just kind of like realized that like he's a character in a movie.
Oh,
and no one believed him.
Yeah, that fourth wall. He's like, look at me. He's like, I'm superhuman.
Yeah, remember he was like running from all those bullets.
No, he wasn't even running from most of them. He stood there in the middle of a freaking room where he had the disadvantage. They were at the top with freaking AKs, and somehow they all managed to hit just every single part of his bulletproof vest.
Yeah, and well, he even had like holes in his jacket. He's like, look at this. There's a hole in my jacket. And everyone's like, man, you're so stupid.
Like, or maybe you're just a dumbass.
Yeah.
It's like, you're lucky.
I don't know. I thought it was I thought it was stupid.
This movie was a 10-second car.
Whatever that means.
That's what it was. If you've seen these, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. The other thing that all right.
He's back, ladies and gentlemen.
To me, the other thing is like, who do they answer to? Like,
yeah,
where do they get their funding from? Why are they authorized? And like, I kept on thinking, like, is this Scooby Doo? Like, you know, they just go around solving. Caper. Yeah, they go around solving mysteries now, and they're like in their crazy like fast cars, and that's their superpower. But,
yeah, like absolutely
and I was
unnecessary.
Thinking, the only reison why I thought about this as being Scooby Doo is to me, Vin Diesel, he's the dog. Like, ruh-roh. Yeah. Because I was thinking, oh, I'm Groot.
Oh, crap. God, he is the root of this.
All right. He's on point now. So now I call this movie Scooby-Doo and the Gang, an international espionage caper.
Oh, God. Speaking of espionage, what's going on with... So in the post credits and whatever, I don't even know if it was post credits, but they have Jason. So oh yeah, that's how much I paid attention. Anyway, they have Jason Statham. He's doing something. He opens a door. Who's he opening a door to?
Oh, so what happened was, remember that guy Han, the Asian guy who everyone thought was dead.
Oh yeah,
Jason Statham was the one who supposedly killed him.
Oh, right.
So everyone was like, justice for Han, because all of a sudden Jason Statham was chummy with everybody when when he became good. So
when he became a family member?
Yeah, when he started drinking Coronas with Vin Diesel in like the last one.
Yeah, it was Han. You didn't see him? They showed him.
Now I'm flashing to watching it. Man, I was so out of this movie. I was in outer space watching this movie.
So were they.
Yeah. My family brought me back.
So was Tyree. Yeah. They brought you back out of from retirement. And I didn't see Fast 8. I'll admit it.
So I tried to actually watch the movie again. I saw it in theaters, I think. I can't recall. But I did try to watch it the week before I went and saw this movie, and I fell asleep again. I was like, oh no.
My big question is, why was it Vin Diesel on the run at the beginning?
Yeah,
He's like, I'm on the run. Like, I don't want them to come after me. Was he afraid of Charlize Theron coming after him?
Charlize Theron. He's like completely.
I want to see that fight with Vin Diesel versus Charlize Theron.
I think it was just he didn't want to do more works for the government or something. Yeah, for whoever hires him.
But they,
Mr.
Nobody. He didn't want to do any more Scooby-Doo adventures.
Yeah, he's like, no, I got a little.
What happened to Mr. Nobody? He crashed and disappeared.
Yeah, they never touched back onto that.
You know why? It was because he was like, I was trying to page the NSA. Why would I call you guys? I was trying to call the Navy SEAL. SEALs.
Even Kurt, who was it? Was it Kurt Russell? Kurt Russell is just like, yeah, I'll record like a Venmo call. I'll record a Zoom call for you guys. That's it. I'm just literally gonna mail it into you. Yeah. He's like, you guys do what you got to do.
Remember when Vin Diesel he swung his car like Tarzan to get across?
That's what I was gonna say. That as a car guy, I will tell you right now, there's no way in hell any kind of arm assembly would hold that. Not the way they did it.
My car's arm assembly can can barely hold like me up. Like I've had ball joint blowouts before. Oh no!
It's the worst kind of flip flop blowout.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Your car blew out its flip flop.
Yeah, there's just engine or like, ball joint oil leaking all over the place. My ball joint blew out when I was like turning into a parking spot in downtown.
Irony.
Yeah, and everyone wanted that spot, and my car was like 3/4 of the way in. It was like, "Hey, excuse me, you're leaving?" I'm like, no, I wish I was leaving.
I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. I'm Schrodinger's parking spot.
Yeah, just don't look at it. Maybe I'm out.
Maybe you're out. Maybe you're in.
Yeah,
who knows?
And then the other thing I was thinking about, remember when they were in the jungle and like they were perfect like driving roads?
They're like, let's do 80 miles an hour.
Yeah,
in the jungle.
I kept on thinking about Indiana Jones, like maybe that was the road that like they
filmed on.
Well, remember in the movie,
yeah,
they had that stupid truck that like cut roads out of the jungle. It's like they went first to like clear a path for them or something.
So ridiculous, dude. That was
the minefield to me was kind of dumb.
Oh my god, that was
thing is, who was it? Was it Ludacris is. I believe it's Ludacris.
His math.
One of the other ones. Then the other rapper. He's all like, guys, I can only him. I didn't, but yes, him. He was like, I can only go 70 miles per hour, and everybody's like, oh well, they go 80. Just have Ludacris do the math. You go a little slower. After the explosion happens, you can drive over. Like, you're fine.
You just killed my buzz.
I'm just saying, like,
hit the soundboard.
They make it
quick.
Quick. Find the bummer button.
I'm just
gonna. How do we slow this down?
We're coming off the rails.
He just made this movie lame.
Oh.
I'm just saying, like, they're all, oh, he's so smart. Oh, we'll figure that out. Like, you know.
Dude, there's no way to figure it out slower.
His math was also bad.
Remember when Vin Diesel tore the tower down with his bare hands?
Oh, jeez.
No I remember thinking, like, well, they're going to capture him.
I was in and out of consciousness during that scene. I was like, oh, he's fighting in this thing. Oh, it's falling apart. And I wake up, I'm like, wait, he's still alive?
Yeah. Then he fell in the water and had a meta moment and saw more from his flashback.
I'm like, all right there, Willy Wonka. There's a chocolate factory here.
What?
Exactly. It makes no sense, right? It all makes no sense.
Yeah, that was that movie was pretty bonkers. But you know, I thought it was fun.
Yeah, I mean, the one thing also that bothered me that I took a mental note of was, why do the younger guys that are supposed to be the high school guys look as old, if not older, than the older characters?
Yeah, they got like two 28-year-olds to be who Vin Diesel looked like in the first movie.
Oh my god, man, you got those, and then even the guys from Tokyo Drift, because they made an appearance.
Yeah, you know who looks really bad is Lucas Black.
Lucas Black, that hairline is he's trying to Vin Diesel it, bro.
He had the hairline, and he also had like, what do you call it?
The old man neck.
The old man neck,
the goose neck,
but also like flat out was it shoe polish hair.
You know what the sad
shoe
thing
polish colored hair?
He is 38 years old.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
God, he is aged like a prune.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Drifting to flying rockets and like
that's the natural progression of things. Haven't you seen these movies?
God. Yeah. Natural progression.
I missed the 8 or so movies in between those sections that had to do with Tokyo Drift.
Well, first they were stealing DVD players.
Yeah.
Then they were busting drug dealers. Then they were Tokyo drifting. Then they were stealing oil.
Yeah.
Then they were stealing bank vaults.
But that was that was before Tokyo Drift.
Yeah.
And somehow after Tokyo Drift.
Then they had to help Michelle Rodriguez overcome amnesia.
Yeah.
Then they had to fight.
Which they kind of didn't.
Jason Statham. Then they had to be friends with Jason Statham.
Hobbs and Shaw.
Then Hobbs and Shaw. Shabzaja. That became buddies.
And somehow The Rock just fell off the face of the earth in these movies.
Because he doesn't get along with Vin Diesel.
Yeah, and now we're back, and somehow Helen Mirren, according to Jose over here,
She's Queenie. Helen Mirren was Queenie. That's what you're going to say, right?
I hope I got that on camera.
Yeah, you got it.
No, I mean, God bless you, Jose, for just. So we're watching it, and I'm finally paying attention to this movie.
That's why he's in the dungeon, by the way. I literally threw that. It went through a wall, down underground
corridor,
through the corridor, off the back of a cockroach.
Hit the back of El Chapo, and somehow hit Jose right on the head.
Headshot.
Yeah, good one.
That was good.
That's why he gets paid. Someone's like, give Jose a raise. I'm like, I'll double his salary of that.
Oh man, but dude, it was so, and it was funny because we were watching it, and I'm like finally into it. God, he's laughed himself into a fit.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
And all of a sudden he's like, "Is that Helen Mirren?" I'm like, dude, I don't know. I'm watching furious cars drift around, talking about family in space.
Part of the
need a Corona.
We just don't know it yet.
They had to. I remember thinking like, how are they going to hack that satellite? They can't hack the satellite with their crappy Fiero. Their 1989 Fiero or whatever.
Punk's not dead. Hack into the Matrix.
They're like, well, we're stuck
We
here.
got this.
Yeah, and then Tyrese is like, I know what we got to do. Let's just drive through it. Oh man, we can't drive through it. Yeah, man, we can drive through
what
it.
was it made out of? Paper mache?
Yeah. I was kind of
matchstick.
I was kind of hoping they were going to drift through it or do some like
somehow,
or they were going to do like what do you call it? Back to the Future? Remember?
Oh, dude, that's exactly what I thought. And I even made that mention, right? Like Back to the Future.
It looked like Back to the Future,
dude.
Yeah.
And the thing that was even more annoying, it's like, why is Tyrese using a steering wheel?
Yeah, right.
To command thruster.
This is what I do. I drive. Actually, I will admit, Tyrese is my favorite part of Too Fast, Too Furious.
Of this one.
I actually think he's my favorite part of the entire thing.
He is funny. He is funny.
I can relate to his his mind is in space, if you think about it. So it makes sense that he would go to space.
That's true. He's in another stratosphere of stardom.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. 2003.
God, man.
I know. I keep thinking back. I didn't like the guy who played young Vin Diesel, like we talked. He just didn't look like Vin Diesel at all. But I was glad Michael Rooker was in it for like 5 minutes.
Oh yeah.
Who's Michael Rooker?
He was that guy from My Mary Poppins, y'all.
Oh yeah, dude. It's funny. I never know his freaking name, but yeah, I was like, hey, it's Mary Poppins guy.
Yeah, he was pretty good, and he came back later on. But yeah, I know I liked it. I think I'm gonna start some letter grades. I'm gonna give it a C+. Just because this movie knew what it was.
Sometimes I feel like it was reaching.
It was reaching, but it's a movie, and like where else would they go when it comes to like the street racing gang?
Yeah, that's true.
They're either going to make the same movie over and over again, or they're going to fly to space and tear apart like
a space station.
A space station. So and if the next one is like the last one, like I get it, like it can be a smaller story.
Yeah, it totally can.
So I liked it.
Okay, I'm going to give it a D+.
Delta. So he says skip it.
I say skip it. No, actually, you know what? I don't say skip it. I say wait for it to show up on TBS when it has commercials. That way you can get a break. And hopefully you have a goldfish memory. So when it comes back on, you're like, oh man, I didn't realize I was watching this movie. This is awesome.
Take a break from all the Bayhem.
Yeah. All the Bayhem. Exactly. That's Michael Bay for those who don't know. Kaboom.
Yep. Okay. Just pick one at random. It can't hurt.
Jeez. Oh, damn it. I just made out with the mic again.
Parts make you want to...
He lives.
All right, man. What do you think, Cowboy, over there?
What do you give it, Space Cowboy?
As a Fast and Furious movie, Fast and Furious, a D. As a Bonkers Shenanigans movie, a solid C.
All right, we got to pick one.
Yeah.
I guess C.
So it's a C.
Okay.
Just don't forget you're watching Fast and Furious. Or do forget. It might help, actually.
Depends.
Well, if it was a Mary Poppins movie, I give it an A+.
Man, this one.
It's all about family.
If it was a... if it was like Schindler's List, I'd give it an F.
Yeah.
Or I'll tell you what, if it was a... I don't even know anymore. We're comparing things to other...
We're going to space.
Yeah. That was pretty cool. I don't know. I liked them in space, driving their little crap cruiser, in their little underwater, in their, what do you call it? Their scuba suits.
Wait, maybe that's next. Maybe they'll go to Atlantis next.
Oh Jesus!
No, they're gonna fight Transformers next. Or
no,
Kaijus.
they're gonna fight the dinosaurs. They're going. What was that freaking movie? Jurassic Park.
If only we had a Godzilla sound effect, man, that'd be awesome.
Wow, that was a tonality change there.
I'm just saying because like Mechagodzilla, cars in space, got Mechagodzilla. That's all I'm saying. Like
the Japanese don't make muscle cars though.
It doesn't matter. They had Tokyo Drift.
They filmed that in L.A. I remember I was in L.A. when they were filming that.
Well, there you go.
All right. Well, any other epiphanies or burning things you want to say about?
No.
Throw it at him now.
Wow. Oh, my bad.
I think that's what we're going to do now.
All right.
Instead of throwing them aimlessly at the cameras, try to get 3D effect. We'll try to do that triple bank shot. So it goes downstairs.
We're just going to catch it hitting things.
Yeah.
And someone gets you.
I'm the new hit guy.
He sure is. All right. I'm your host, Mark Rubalcaba, once again for Clubhouse Movies Podcast. Over and out.